Hello, hello. Sorry I'm late. And I say I because Amara was on time, but I had to take care of Riley. But we're here, and we're going to get things done. I have just the last lesson of Module 3 to put up. I mostly finished editing it yesterday. I just need to do some polishing touches on it today and then post it. And then that means once that's done, it means I only have 8 more lessons in the course to edit and publish for people to access. But Gray is in the course, and so I don't know if you've been checking that out, but like module 3 is where we quote unquote get into the meat of the course, where it's like, oh, I'm finally learning how to write the query letter, and I'm like, yes, but like everything else is like important. So I think it'll be good, but it's the Q&As that we've done the past 2 weeks, like a lot of the questions are things where I'm like, oh well, I answer this like later in the course, but the course isn't fully up yet for you, so like, here you go. But yeah, so it's very exciting to be so close to being done. Are you doing well this morning, Amara?
I am doing well. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do something where I can. There we go. I was trying to like sign into so I can like see the chat and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when I do it right, and then sometimes when I do it, I don't, and I kick myself out. So I was like, okay, I hope this is the right button.
Yeah, you got it.
No, but I am good, especially given the fact that it is 6:15 in the morning here, and I set my alarms to start waking up so early, and I turn my lights on and all of the things, and then I finally wake up when I have like 20 minutes before the stream. So,
Hey, I mean, it works out.
yeah. I'm good though. Today I am going to be working on I'm still doing my read through because I finished my book last December. And I'm still just trying to get through the read through because it's hard because school is a lot more than it used to be, probably because I'm almost done. So now it's like every class is twice or 3 times the work that the previous ones were, but that's because I'm almost done. So yeah, so I'm going to do my read through today though, because later I have to write an entire 12-page like script for a comic book story I had to come up with. And I don't want to do that like while we're on the stream because I just want to
be able to focus.
Yeah, I should have started it like a week ago, but I wouldn't be me if I did that. I for some reason work better when I'm like, I'm just going to spend all of Sunday doing that. That's just going to be my entire Sunday. It's not due till 9 p.m. So I'm going to start it at like 10 a.m. and work all the way through until it's done. So but yeah, so my goal is I have to finish my read through though by the end of the month, because starting in October, I'm doing a writing challenge where I want to actually get back to writing.
Are you doing the autocrit challenge?
No, I'm
Novel
doing
90 that Gray.
Oh no, I didn't know that Gray has one. No, I'm doing.
Yeah, well, no, Gray joined the autocrit 90.
Oh.
Here we go. Autocrit Novel 90. It's free to sign up. And I joined it. I mean, and then it was like, oh, do your writing on here and we'll keep track. I'm like, no. Like, Scrivener keeps track of my writing. I'm not putting my writing into autocrit right now. And then also having to remember to log on TrackBear for Kate Kavanaugh's like, challenge. But the idea of it, and apparently like you do Zoom calls and meetings and things like that, like with your team, if you're a plotter, planner, or planner, or a pantser. And so I was like, oh, that's really cool. And she said it was free. So I was like, I'll sign up. But they were like, oh, like write your book in our software. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, no. Actually, no, it's just I'm doing it on my YouTube channel. I call it Writetober, where I did this last year too. And so I just kind of post my updates on my channel, and then I have a Track Bear like leaderboard to update. And there's like one other person after I posted my video that went into my Track Bear and like signed up on the leaderboard and stuff. So it's just kind of like just a little thing I'm doing on my channel. But my goal is to write 25,000 words, which I think is absolutely doable because
ignore how messy my room is. Look at that baby.
Oh,
Hi. Is mommy still sleeping? Is that why you're back? It's okay. I'm working though. I have to work. Do you want to lie in your bed?
she's just standing there. That's adorable.
She's like, nah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's my goal. I think that because with the classes that I know that I have next month, I feel like 25,000 words, I can still do that. Because I'm working on like waking up earlier every morning. So I can just like wake up, do like 1,800 to 1,000 words a day, and then kind of get my words in there before I kind of get started for the day. And then I have this like work trip that's coming up in October. And I just think I can get like a lot of words, even though I'm flying like a very far distance. But I'm like, there's going to be a lot of time when I'm just like sitting in the hotel and stuff that I can write, where I just think it'd be, I don't know, fun. My brain is still half processing right now. So anyways.
Okay. Let me set up the forest room. That's what it's called. I'm still waking up. But I put all the stuff in the banners yesterday, so I can do this. Mara, I'm going to put the code up, and then I'm going to ask you to do your official intro, because
yes,
we were just chatting and stuff, but forest room code is 6 Foxtrot Papa 7 Victor Zulu Victor Sierra Golf. I believe I did not make any typos, and I'm going to pop up your thing so you can do that.
Awesome. So I am Amara Franklin. I'm a caffeine-addicted single mom who writes words and reads books and talks to myself all over the internet. And all the places that I do that are in the link down below.
Love that. Perfect. I'm just logging my food from yesterday because I forgot to do that. My aunt and uncle came in to visit, which was very, very nice. And then my mom and I spent hours with them. So I was like taking photos of my food because the metadata of that was going to save and do it later. So, but if I didn't do it now, I was absolutely going to forget to do it. So hold on, I'm just getting my free time crystals because I completed a task. And now I'm going to join the room and we're going to start the spread. I missed the 20-minute mark on the clock for it, but I have this. If you are watching and lurking and you don't know who I am, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. Our YouTube channel, aside from these writing sprints on Thursdays and Sundays, has writing, publishing, productivity tips for writers, please check out our videos and hit subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any future videos from us. We have a writing course launching in 2 days. Well, it's not a writing course. It is a course for writers on how to get ready and prepared to write an effective query letter. But it's more than just the query letter. It's how do you edit your book? How do you write a synopsis? How do you find which agents to send your query to? And so it's a lot of things. I need to add up the time, the final runtime once it's all done being edited. But there's all of that. And then also weekly Q&As with me. And if you're wondering, why I'm qualified to do this, I have been in publishing for almost a decade. And I am a self-published author, but I have also worked in traditional publishing in like 4 different positions and now run this publishing company. So yeah, it is currently $39 a month or $345 per year. If you sign up for that, at that cost, it will always stay that way, but the cost will be changing within the next week after launch. So if you're interested in that at all, be sure to check out our social media where we've been posting things and the link to the course. And I hope to see you there. Okay. Now that spiel's over, we are literally 1 minute away from the 25-minute mark. So if you're okay with waiting until then.
Yes.
Also, we have cover reveals coming up. So if you haven't signed up for that yet, please do.
I have to tell you, when you guys posted on your page for the Agnes Jaeger book, because Jason is still reading it. It takes him a long time. He's
okay.
And but you posted like some of the character stuff, and he saw more. I said, Jason, come here, and I showed him my phone. He was like, oh my gosh, oh my god. He was so happy, and he was like, take a screenshot. And I just had to like take a screenshot of it because that's his favorite character.
Mordecai is also, I think, my favorite character.
Yeah.
I made it very clear. Yeah.
It was really cute. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Nope, I don't want to invite another person. I want to share my screen. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. And if you are new here, please know that there is typing ASMR built into the timer. But if you don't like that, that is okay. You can mute us and come back at the 15-minute mark in your time zone. How did you do?
Good. I feel like I was super productive. I found my proper glasses. I grabbed my coffee, and I actually filled out my daily planner because I love my daily planner. And the thing is you can always tell how my mental health is going when I actually use my daily planner. We're not going to discuss how long it's been, but it's been a very long time since there has been an entry in this planner. I will just say that. Because I just always feel better when I like start my day writing in it. And then I pulled out my book and I read 4 pages. Reading your own first draft is a very weird experience, I'm learning, where sometimes you're like, wow, I am like so smart. And then other times you're like, what is this? Like, I don't even know. Is that even a word? It's a very bizarre feeling that I'm sure all of you can relate to. But
Yes. It's definitely.
Oh, and I posted the live stream, and then I have to go back and check. I want to make sure that I tagged the right YouTube channel and not
the old YouTube channel doesn't exist anymore, so I don't think it would let you tag non-existent one anymore. There was a period of time where they were both
on there. Okay. That works.
So it should be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fine then, because I just like when you do like the ad, then you start typing it in. I just clicked the first thing that came up, and then just now I was like, oh, I should probably make sure I didn't tag the wrong one.
I think you're good.
Yeah.
Nope, that's the wrong. There we go. That's your channel. I'm gonna just mute this so we don't have videoception of audio. Posts. Yes, yeah, you tagged the correct one.
Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't let me then if the other channel was gone, but I just had that thought afterwards. I was like, wait a minute, I should probably check. And I'm a lot farther into this than I thought I was.
I love that for you.
I'm on page 127 and it's only 275 pages, so not as much to go as I thought.
I wasn't doing anything because I was like, oh, I need to wait until this thing finishes so that I can, one editing software finishes exporting something so I can work on the next one. And then I was like, you did a really rough cut yesterday in this other software. You can do more of that while you're waiting. So the other one finally finished, like right as the sprint ended, but I am going to be a little bit more nitpicky about the edit in Premiere Pro before I put it into script, because for the course, I've been doing a lot more like visuals, and Descript just makes it easier.
Oh, nice.
Versus the YouTube channel where it's like at most I'm popping up a cover.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what editing software I'm going to switch to, because right now I mainly use Premiere, but while I'm in school, they provide the entire Adobe everything.
Yeah.
And I graduate in December, so, or like my last class is in December, and so starting in January, I don't know how long it takes for all of those like accesses to go away. And
DaVinci Resolve is supposedly really, really good.
Yeah. I've literally on my other computer, because I got a Mac Mini for my office because Jason always has my stuff and I'm tired of not having my stuff. And it's just a pain in the butt when I want to work in there to like lug the MacBook in there, set it up, connect it to another monitor. Like it's a pain in the butt. So I just got like a little Mac Mini on Back Market, and I love it, but I didn't want to just overload it with programs. So I've been testing out CapCut on there, and it's actually pretty good. Like it can do a lot of the same stuff that I can do on Premiere.
Yeah. No, I hear CapCut is good. People were just saying that like they had updated their terms of service to basically be like, we can use your face for AI and not tell you.
Yes.
So that's why everyone was like, we've been saying DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah, I'm not going to use CapCut anymore. I'm glad you said that. I did not know that. No, I'm glad you said something. See, we're a corporation so evil.
I know. The thing is that I had accepted it before. Like, normally I'm very like careful about agreeing to things, but my social media assistant uses it. I'm sorry, I just have a broken nail.
Oh, you're okay.
And then we saw that, and I was like, I mean, we already accepted, which means that we're probably already in the system. So, like, at this point, I don't know if it's worth it to stop using it, but now because I pay for Descript to do as much as I do with it for the course, she now uses that to edit clips. So I think she's mostly stopped using CapCut, although a few days ago she sent me something that she had edited in CapCut, and I was like, okay, what? I mean, like, in my instance, it kind of feels like the horse has bolted from the barn type of situation.
Yeah.
But with you, if you want to stop using it, at least you have the information. But Descript is really good. And then I know Think Media. I don't agree with all of their personal philosophies about stuff. They're very Christian. But they have good videos about, like, doing this in DaVinci Resolve will save you hours of, like, editing time and things like that. And they're just not super helpful to me because I don't use that software. But then for me, they're helpful because they have other videos about, like, these are good mics, and they're the reason I have the Highland mic now. Or and then I'm part of their course, so I was able to ask, like, they were critiquing my first few videos, and they're like, you sound like you're so far away, and you sound like you have Siri. And then some of the other students were like, she's a publisher, like, she's showing that she's at a desk, like, that's fine. And I had batch filmed them anyway, so that was it. The new YouTube videos I'm doing, where I'm, like, talking about time management and making a healthy routine, like, actually are filmed much closer.
I saw a notification for you about, like, how to write when you're busy or something. I was like, I need to come back and watch this one. I added it to my watch later today.
Yeah. So, like, I take their advice when I can. It was more just like, I already bulk filmed these. Like, I don't have time to refilm them if I'm working on the course type of situation. We'll start the next sprint soon, I promise. I'll share the Forest Room code now, actually, and then we'll start at the 5-minute mark. But yeah, they're the reason why I actually switched what mic I'm using for the new videos. I'm using a shotgun mic that I had bought years and years ago when I first started my personal YouTube channel, because that was, like, the advice back then. And then it just, I was like, I wasn't really making a ton of sit-down videos, so it didn't make sense for me to use that. And the Highland mic is so convenient. So if anything goes wrong, I can go back to using that. But it's been mostly good. 3 Delta, 5 Zulu, 5 X-Ray, Victor, Sierra, Golf. But all the videos for the course use the shotgun mic. There was a period of time where I wanted to use the shotgun mic and I couldn't, because, like, iOS devices, like, changed something with how they work. So I needed a new cord adapter, and I bought a cord adapter, and it was like, that's the wrong cord adapter. And I'm like, God damn it. But now I have the correct one, and it's been working. But yeah.
That's so funny. I broke down and got a new phone because I'm not somebody that goes and gets, like, the new phone every single time. But I still have the iPhone 14. You know how little I actually get my phone, right?
Yeah.
So, like, today, Forest Room, I'll be in every single one because, like, when it was like, do you want to upgrade? Do you want to turn in your old one for, like, $100 off? I was like, no, thank you. It is literally worth it to me to not do that.
Yeah. You're like $100 so I can actually use my phone.
And when they break it up over 36 months, it's like taking $2 off my bill. I can
Yeah.
eat the $2 and keep the phone. Thank you. Plus now I have a backup if anything happens. But
Yeah.
so I got the new phone. But now when I get my CarPlay won't work. Like
You
I
have to disconnect the other one.
No, I did. I disconnected everything. I get it. There's something about the cords. I keep trying different cords. I've got it to connect twice, and that's it. And like it's always when I get
No, you need an Apple cord, like, because we used to be able to use an anchor cord in my mom's car before she ended up selling it. And then we got new phones and it wouldn't work with any cord that wasn't an Apple cord within the car. It was like some crazy thing that they did. Like we could still use our anchor cords with our computer, with like everything else, but it was something that they did either in the car programming or like in the phone programming to be with cars, where it was like you needed an Apple cord. And it was wild when we finally like found that out.
Yeah,
because we'd even taken it in and been like, can you reset this? And they did, and it still didn't work. And then my mom was just like, the only cord we haven't tried is this like old ass like Apple one. Like it is USB-C, but it was like old, like in like 2 to 3 years old, that we hadn't touched, because once I got my mom onto Anchor, why go back? Like they're braided and so they don't fray like, Apples do.
That's kind of the stuff that Apple does that just really gets me, because it's like, okay, cool. So I could use the one that they gave me with my phone, only my car isn't USB-C on both sides. I need one that's USB-C here and USB into the car.
Apple still sells that, I think, but it's a pain in the butt. And it's like probably $30 at minimum.
It's like once you start using, like I can't not, like, can I connect my phone to the infotainment that's in my car? Sure. Is it bad? No, it's fine. But like I need my CarPlay. I can't get my car without my CarPlay. One, because even though this town is the size of a toothpick, I still need GPS half the places I go because I get lost.
I mean, my mom does it half the time, just not in that she doesn't know how to get places. Again, this was still had the car. It was like, what's the best way with traffic and stuff?
Or I also just like it to see like how long it's going to take me to get someplace.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I'll just plug in where I'm going, even though I know where I'm going. Like I know how to get to my dad's house. Okay. I don't need to plug in the fastest way to get to my dad's house, but I do like to put it on, because then I can mute the instructions on how to get there. And then it tells me what time I'm going to get there. And then I make it a game to be like, cause I'm always late. Right. So it's like, oh, it says I'll be there at 12:14. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get there at 12:12 without speeding.
Yeah.
I don't. I always get there the time it tells me to, but I still try to make it a game. So like beat the clock.
Well, I mean, the clock is based on the legal speed limit. So if you were speeding, you'd beat it. But
yeah, but I don't do that.
I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying.
I know. No. What I'm saying is like
the clock is based off the speed limits.
People get so mad at me on the road because I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm only going 2 miles over to make you freaking happy people. Okay. You are insane. This is a mountain.
Yeah, no, when I was driving for like driver's ed, the first time, because I'd never like been in the driver's seat, the car that I was in, like the pedals moved very easily. So like I was like fast and didn't realize it until my teacher was like, whoa, like NASCAR. And I'm like, oh, and then ever since then, like I'm either at the speed limit or like max 5 over. And that is. And even then I don't do that often unless it like is really open and it's,
Yeah.
But we're going to start our next sprint.
This says 40 minutes on the thing, or
no, that was just to keep it active.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for the reminder though, because I might have forgotten to change that. So that was good. And I'm remembering to put the ticker up because I put the first sprint ticker up halfway through. All right, in 3, 2, 1. How did you do?
Good. Tired. I'm on page 144 now. So just reading and taking notes. How did you do?
I finished the edit, but now there's something wrong where it's super cropped in, even though the source file wasn't, and I don't know what the hell went wrong. And like I resolved it yesterday with a different thing. And I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. For some reason I have to lower the scale of the size.
Weird.
Lower the size scale to make it include everything. I don't know why it zoomed all the way in at 100%.
That is weird.
Okay, well, now I got it. So that's what matters. But like, that was weird. Okay, now I can export that and do like the final edit in the next sprint. Regina made it.
Hey, Regina.
Weaver words. I popped your comment up earlier, and then I think I forgot to like verbally say hi. So hi. Chandra's here. Hi. Gray made 4 recipes, finished plotting out a scene, and wrote 287 words. Woo, that's a lot.
That's amazing. Like you got up and you cooked 4 recipes, or you created 4 recipes? Like
created 4 recipes, I think, for the world.
Oh, got it. Okay. That's still a lot. That is still a lot. But I was like, how can you cook 4 things at one time? I can barely cook at all. So,
I mean, I can cook like multiple elements at once. But did I not join?
Very cool, though. That's very cool.
I forgot to join the second planting room on my personal account. It's fine.
So I saw this thing on like a video where the girl basically takes a bunch of, like, she cooks rice, and then instead of just like putting it away, she puts them in these little like rectangular like silicone molds and then freezes it. And then she does that with like beans and corn and all these things. So then when she goes to make like a bowl or something, it's just about figuring out like what she's going to pull out. So I was like, I need to do that, because especially when I'm working, a lot of times when I'm working with this new job, I just choose not to take a lunch, because then I can get off a little earlier, because I work from home. I don't need an hour lunch in the middle of the day. I'm not like, I work from home. And so it's easier. Some days I'm like, no, I need a break. Other days I just want to just work through it. So I went and bought, and they're going to be here today, I bought a bunch of these like little silicone things. I'm like, that is such a great idea for somebody like me, because then I can just go in there and be like, okay, rice, and then what's going to go in it? Do I want black beans or another type of bean? Because especially because it's just me, if I open up like a can of beans, now I'm stuck to eating that exact same type of bean for the next like 2 or 3 days, because one can of beans I don't eat. Like,
yeah.
So I'm really excited to clean my kitchen later and to freeze a bunch of random food, like just to open up a bunch of food and freeze it.
Yeah, I do stuff in the fridge, and then I have a bento box that I've yet to use, because what I do is, while at my mom's, I just go in the fridge and put it on a plate.
Yeah.
But when I was at home, I would, out of sight, out of mind very much, more so than here. So
yeah. Yeah, so for me though, like being able to just go into the freezer, grab a couple things, throw it in. Because again, like the same thing with the rice. Like if I'm making rice in my rice cooker, I have to make a bigger batch. Then I either am just stuck because like also I don't know, like rice once you put it away and then you try to reheat it, it just doesn't quite taste the same, I think. I don't know. Or then I end up eating way too much because I made this big batch. And so I feel like for me, it'll be good because I can just like make a big batch of the rice and then it's better able to like portion control. So now I'm not feeling like I have to eat this big thing because I made it all. So we're gonna see. And if not, the silicone molds can be used for a million other things. Because I got ones that are like able to be like put in the oven too.
Just personally, I've never had a portion control thing. So for me, I'm like, yeah, leftovers. And that like that's it and it's easy. But I totally get for people who are like, oh, I need it to be like a certain amount that I'm
Yeah.
taking out, then like that makes even more sense.
Yeah.
5 a.m., which is kind of how I'm feeling, according to all my yawning, even though I am awake. 5 Alpha Mike, Tango Juliet Echo November Sierra Golf. I'm going to join the room this time. Because I forgot to last time. Chandra's in. Gonna wait for Gray and Crystal. Crystal's in. Gray is in. Woohoo! We're not gonna wait until the 40-minute mark. So in 3, 2, wrong tab. 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. finished editing the video.
Yay!
Of course. So now it just needs to upload.
Yay! I am on page 163.
Of
my book. Yeah, so of my read through. So I think I started.
No, but I mean, of how many pages? I know your book.
275.
Okay.
Started at like 127. Yeah, 126. So I started at 126 and I'm at 163. It's so funny because like it took me so long to write this book that there's certain sections where I'm like, this part clearly really well thought out, because the beginning chunk I have gone over and re-outlined, and it was what I originally wrote when this was a script and all the things. So like the very beginning is good. Then it gets a little rough. And then this section, like I don't have a ton of notes. Like I have a bunch of things where I'm like, I don't like how I phrase that, but I'm trying to refrain myself from doing too many of those notes because I know I have to do a lot of other editing. And then I think I have like one or two more chapters, and then it just then it's a little messy. But it's just funny because I can see like the chunks that I wrote all back to back really closely together without taking a lot of breaks. And then I would put the book aside and not write for months at a time, and then try to pick it back up. And I can very clearly see the difference. So, but I'm happy with this little chunk that I'm in. But what I'm finding, I think, is going to be tricky is there's a few scenes that I've thought of that I want to insert in, and I'm like, how do I put that in, because it doesn't quite fit the way that it's written right now, but I like what I have. So I have to go back when I do editing. Like that's something I think is going to be interesting, is how I shift what I already have to insert scenes that I didn't think of before. Yay, that's awesome, Crystal. Keep picking at my coffee to take a drink, forgetting that it's empty and I need to make more.
You forgetting is proof you need more.
Exactly. Well, and like I tend to drink really big cups. So like a normal size cup like this
is nothing.
Feels like a baby cup. Like it feels like a little cup. It is sinful gray.
All right, I should have said that when I was done editing the video, I was like, I finished all the video parts, and now I'm just like adding in the text and stuff. But still, I'm like almost done.
That's awesome. I do not know what is going on with my computer. So I don't know if you remember, but back in like the beginning-ish of the year, Oh, Jason accidentally spilled a smoothie all over my computer. And
yes, I remember that. No, you just stopped in the middle of your sentence, and I'm like, what?
Oh, because I heard something, and I was like, I thought you were saying something. I was like, huh? But I heard something outside. I need coffee. Anyway, so computer wasn't working, all the things, sent it in. Then they sent it back to me unfixed because apparently, even though I turned off Find My, it still was somehow signed in. I don't understand it. So then I was like, forget it. I'm not going to get it fixed. And I just use like an external mouse and keyboard, and it's fine. Then all of a sudden, the trackpad doesn't work, but half of the keys months later started working. And then all of the keys were working. So I decided, but some of them were like kind of messed up. So I bought a replacement key cap things for the computer, and I popped them all in, and everything seemed fine. And then the entire bottom row of my computer stopped working again. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'm going to take it in. I literally just scheduled the appointment to take it in next weekend when I'm already in Reno. And Jason was like, Mom, the keyboards are working again. I tested them out before the live stream. The entire keyboard is working again. It's crazy. It's crazy. But the trackpad still doesn't work. So I think since I made the appointment, I might still just take it in and have them fix it.
Yeah, but that is really weird.
It is so weird. And then when I was trying to like type something earlier, I was trying to just type a B. Or no, I was trying to type a Y because I was trying to type yes, and it kept adding a D and trying to spell out die, but DYE. I don't. So either my ghost is messing with my keyboard when I'm typing, or I still just need to get it fixed. But it's really weird that it goes from being completely disabled to then just being like, I'm working today.
I don't have an explanation. But during that break, I finished the text part too.
Yay!
So excited. I'm so excited.
That's amazing. When does it, so your course is already live, or when does it go live?
The course is technically live, but like the big push of like sign up now before this price goes away and it goes up, and we're not saying how much it goes up, but it's going up. Like we've been leading up to the 30th, which is my deadline to have all this stuff up.
That's amazing though. I love that you're doing that. I keep sharing it when I see it because
thank you.
I'm not able to like participate, but I feel like that's how I can support, is by just sharing it every time I see it, because it's really exciting, and I think that's really cool that you're doing it.
Yeah. Thank you. I want to say something. Can people comment with a file? Yes. Okay. Because I'm like, I need people to be able to share their synopses, but it's going to be like 500 words. So I'm just writing this. I'm sorry. I want to get this done, and then we'll do the next.
No, you're good. I keep listening because I'm like, I keep hearing things. And I'm like, is that coming from outside, or are the minions awakening? But I think it was from outside.
Okay, posted that. Add a resource link. just the video's exporting and it's going to take 6 more minutes and then I have to upload it, which will probably take like 20 minutes. So, but module 3 is going to be completely done today, and then I'm hoping I can get halfway through module 4. There are 6 lessons in that, and then 2 lessons in module 5. There's so much to do. I love it, but there's so much to do. Okay, we're going to create the room. Forest room code is 5 Delta 44 Echo Quebec Yankee Sierra Golf. I mean, Regina, it's not me speeding up my work. It's just like I was so close to finishing it, I can just keep working throughout the break.
Yeah.
I don't want to give off the impression that like, oh, I'm speeding through this and it's going to be bad quality. 5 Delta 44 Echo Quebec Yankee Sierra Golf. We're going to miss the 15-minute mark, but that's me having been late. Everyone's in. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. that was our final sprint, and I finished formatting the line edited version of Chandra's book.
That's so exciting.
So excited. It's so good. Like,
It's amazing.
it's so good. No one is ready. Let me just say, like,
I'm so excited to read it. Oh my goodness.
it might be triggering for you, so be careful. But it
You know,
is such a.
the things that people think will trigger me don't, and then the stuff that
I mean, this book could be very cathartic for you, so there's that as well.
I read the synopsis. I'm good. That's amazing, though.
How did everyone else do? No, the line edits were basically done. Chandra has just been busy, and then I've been busy, so she needed to like go through my last changes of the final chapters, and then during that sprint, I was able to be like, accept.
That's amazing.
It's so good. Like I'm just in love with this story. I don't know how else to say it. It's just so good. The cover reveal is coming up, so please join that if you haven't yet. It's on our website, I believe on the front page, but if not, it's in a comment that I dropped early on. And Chandra's is the first one on October 14th. And then we have October 28th being Kate's cover reveal. And it's so exciting. They're so cool. So Regina's dogs got breakfast. She got coffee. I was beginning to open. Crystal updated video software. No, that was earlier. I'm sorry. I was on the wrong sprint. JK came in during that final sprint. Gray finished a scene and picked out some ramen to make. Yum. Do I get to take a nap now? No, not really. I got to go back to video editing for the course, but this is super, super exciting because I can send it to the rights agent and just be that. Chandra, if you're still watching, my only question left is if the blank line in chapter 39 is meant to be a scene break or not, because you didn't mark it with your normal scene break thing. Yeah, that's the only formatting thing left because, well, that and I need acknowledgments from her written acknowledgments for the book. Although that matters less to the rights agent, so I can just do that. But it's so good. I'm not going to shut up about this book, and I'm not going to apologize. job. Yeah. Can someone ping Chandra and just be like, is this a line break? Because I've tried pinging her and she's not responding. Okay, let's remind people who we are and then sign off if that's okay with everyone.
Awesome. Yeah, so I'm Amara Franklin. I'm a caffeine-addicted single mom who writes words and reads books and talks to myself all over the internet, and you can see all the places there. Now, I have decided I am taking a break from my podcast and all of the other things that I'm doing until the end of the year, because I'm coming into the last 3 months of my college program, and I need to just stop telling myself I can do 50,000 things and then not doing them well. So I'm taking a break from my podcast and the Indie Bookworm until right before Christmas. And then I'll be done with school. So all of the time that I devoted to that, I can shift to all of my other things and really focus better on them, but still go find the links and, follow the Indie Bookworm and my podcast, Things I Said While Caffeinated, because as soon as I do come back, I'm coming back really hard in the beginning of the year. And my YouTube channel, I have a lot of really, really fun things that I'm planning for October. I'm doing my own writing challenge and just really focusing on the next wave in my book, which I'm really excited for. I only have about 80 pages left to read, so.
Oh, exciting.
Doing the edits, which is a little overwhelming, but I'm so excited to start editing. Thank you, Regina. I feel like I tend to tell myself I can do a little bit of everything, and when I do that, I end up not doing anything at all, or not doing as well as I should, because I'm just kind of forcing my way through it, when I'd rather just take a break, focus on school and my book, and then come back right before Christmas.
We don't have to make any page tweaks for this book, which is so exciting, because oftentimes I'll finish formatting a book and I'm like, we're not at a multiplier of 8, because that's how many pages need to be in a book for printing and binding and stuff like that. And we are perfect. If the acknowledgments are short, otherwise I'm gonna have to figure that out. But that's not me. That's not today's me problem. That's future me's problem. Oh, actually, we have a lot more space than I thought. There are just pages at the end. Can I delete all of them, or is that not going to give us enough space for acknowledgments? No, it will.
Jason and Frank just woke up at the same time and they're fighting.
Aww. Don't do that.
Well, I shouldn't say they. Frank is upset at the very presence of Jason in the room, because he was bundled up under a blanket, and then Jason jumped on the bed, and now Frank.
I mean, I'd be upset too.
Yeah.
How many pages can I delete from this? I'm sorry. I should log off and do this on my own time rather than having you all watch. Okay, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices about pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. Thank you so much for being here. I will be guest hosting on Write Holly Davis's YouTube channel tomorrow, and then we will be streaming on Twitch, same username at Inimitable Books on Tuesday, and then I need to put up the October sprints on the website and also send out for co-hosts. That will be done later today, if not tomorrow. So thank you everyone for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.